Welcome guys to another Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition video here on my channel. And today we're gonna see another ranked matchup, and this time it is Brigadier and Fragrance Army who will put on a show for us today. And yeah, I would say today it's the battle for the Asian continent, because we have a matchup between the Chinese civilization and Japan. So two very nice civs, and yeah, China still very strong. They have gotten a few new cards, a few buffs here and there 1 month ago about the lunar update. And yeah, so they are looking very healthy on the ladder. A lot of players are playing them on high elo. And yeah, on the other side, Japan kind of in a difficult spot right now, because I hear a lot of people complaining about that Japan needs a buff. They're too weak. It was such a great civ, it's not anymore. But yeah, I'm telling you, I've seen Fragrance Army playing a few games with Japan, and I am very stoked like how he is playing it. And yeah, I would definitely say he is a master of this civilization. And yeah, I'm sure he will put on a show for us today in this matchup. So without further ado, let's jump into the game. We are playing on the map Guayanas, where we have two separate trade routes, one here in the northwest and one in the southeast. And yeah, both of them do have two trading posts. And then we do have 3 native settlements. We do have 2 Tupi settlements and 1 Carib settlement. Yeah, let's see what Fragrance Army is doing. So he started off with a shrine, and he's now going for a consulate. And I see he's scouting with his orchard rickshaw, because he does have berries in his base, so he doesn't need to put it down, and he can use his unit for scouting. And if we switch over to Brigadier, he is currently with 7 villagers on food, and 2 of them are collecting wood. And perfectly with 180 food, he stopped, and he's putting down a second house to get the additional villager in with his first card, the Northern Refugees. So let's check out his deck. So it's called Land, and in the first age he does only have this card, Northern Refugees, and then in age 2 he does have the 600, 700 wood, 700 coin, 8 Chuko News, and then the standard army hit points card. So Step Riders and Chuko News are gaining both 20% hit points. And then we do have the new army card, so all Chuko News transform into arquebusiers, and all Qiang pikemen transform into Changdao swordsmen. So a very situational card. Then we do have the 9 Qiang pikemen and the 7 step riders. And of course, no Asian deck is complete without the diplomatic intrigue card, a must-have. And then we also do have the higher 10 Retin shields. In age 3 we have the 1000 coin, more units, then another upgrade card, then we have the 5 meteor hammers. And interestingly, we do have the Sega herd, so each village and town center will do a one-time muster of 4 Segas. So I've never seen this card in a deck so far, but very interestingly. And then we do have the more mercenary units also in age 4, the Retin shields, one of my favorite units. So let's jump back to the game. Let's see what Japan is shipping in. So I think he started off with the 2 villagers, and his deck is also called Land, and he does have the Kami card in there. So his shrines do cost less wood, and the auto gather rate XP is increased by 50% as well as for all the other resources. And then we also do have the team Chonindo card, so all villagers and fishing boats gather faster, so 8%. And then we do also have the food silos, so villagers gather food from farms, mills and rice paddies faster by 15%. And then in age 2 we do have the 4 villagers, 600 wood, 600 coin, 5 Yumi archers, then the upgrade for them, the damage upgrade, and the 5 Ashigarus, as well as the upgrade for the damage for the Ashigarus. And yeah, as I said, a must-have diplomatic intrigue and another Daimyo Motodada. And then in H3 we do have 7 villagers, 100 wood. The next Yumi update, Way of the Bow, so he gets 2 points more range, plus 15% hit points. And then a few more standard cards. Then we also do have the refrigeration card, so villagers gather all food faster. And here the terraced hillsides, so ships a rice paddy rickshaw and increases villagers gather rate from rice paddies to mills, farms, and estates for food and coin. And in H4 we only have the big guy, Shogun Tokugawa. Let's jump back to the game. I already spent too long on checking out their decks, so the Japanese player is going up with the Toshogu Shrine, and he placed it right next to his top here. So, as you know, the Toshogu Shrine can hold 8 gatherers, so probably all of these ones will go towards this monument. And the other player, Brigadier, he is going up with the Summer Palace. And the Explorer, Yue Kong, getting a 90 coin treasure in. On the other side, Fragrance Army is really trying to get up as many shrines as possible. So 2 ones here, 1 over here. I think he's really moving out now to get some in. And now a 35 coin treasure just picked up. And yeah, a marketplace going up now. Next shrine being placed. Yeah, both players will age up in a second. Brigadier is slightly faster than Fragrance Army. And the first shipment in H2 for Brigadier is the 700 coin shipment. More shrines going up. And then switch over to Fragrance again. So his first shipment in H2 is the 4 villagers card. And it looks like we're gonna get a fast fortress from Brigadier. This macro is going directly to the 1200 food and 1000 coin. And the next shipment in H2 is... Or is he waiting for the next stage? I don't think so. Now he's collecting the chest of coin. And the next shipment is his 700 wood shipment. Of course, he needs more villages and more, or a war academy, of course. And then Fragrance Army on the other side. He is building up more shrines. Also here we see more of them. 2 more over here. So he's really trying to boost his economy here. Same time he's researching the water wheel. And yeah, as I said, Brigadier now going pretty fast fortress strategy, obviously. And he's going up with the porcelain tower. And somewhere in between, Brigand's army shipped in the Heavenly Kami card. I think I missed it. But that's why he's going nuts with the shrines right now. So he's building up 1 every minute or even more. Now the next shipment coming in. Diplomatic intrigue. And Brigadier is now going up, and already half the age-up time is over. And the market is now going up for the Chinese player. So if we check out the unit numbers, so we have 24 villagers on the Chinese side and then 27 for the Japanese player. Next research is blanket filters, and he's going for Naginata riders. Naginata riders cost 100 food, 100 coin, and obviously need 2 population space. Meanwhile, the Chinese explorer just built up a trading post here in the north. And Fragrance Army is really going nuts here with these shrines. The whole card is sprinkled with red points from his shrines. He allied with the Portuguese to get out the Ordinance Besteiro, and he's already cancelling his relationship again. Let's switch over back to Brigadier. So he is allying with the British, researching civil servants and sending in the 1000 point card from the Third Age. And for me it looks like he's even going to the next age. It's not just a fast fortress, it looks like it's a fast industrial. And the fast industrial seems to be almost naked. Only the units from his summer palace he has so far. But now we see a timing push from Fragrance, so he's going in 5 Naginata riders, and more 5, and yeah, these crossbowmen, the Besteiro. And Fragrance Army now running around town with his riders. Same time the other batch of 5 are going the other way around. And here we see the macro is perfect for the next age up, so I think he's gonna put down the age up building here. Yeah, here it goes, the Confucian Academy. But yeah, he's quite under pressure at the moment because these Naginata riders just keep on riding around the town. So he does have to save his villagers all the time, call them back, store them in the town center. Now also the Besteiro arrived, and we just do have a lag, no more, right? Whoops. Everybody's okay. We just survived it. Alright, so a big number of Naginata riders, so 11 of them, and they just outnumber these pikemen, so they're going all in the fight now. The Brigadier does not have any more soldiers to defend his town, and yeah, Brigadier has to take or to watch out for his villages here, and he doesn't have the war academy up yet, so I think he's just trying to gather these 200 wood for the war academy. But because he's under such pressure, he cannot really put the villagers out of his town center. And also his age-up wonder is under pressure, so very difficult spot at the moment for Brigadier. So next card in, intervention, sends a shipment of units from your consulate. You villagers just died there because he wanted to get some additional wood. But now we see the red coats just popped, but I think they won't be enough here. And the also called irregulars. But yeah, now Fragrance Army also right-clicking the concept, so his last his only military production building here. I mean, he does get some more units from his summer palace, but because of Fragrance destroyed all of his houses he's housed, and there are no more army pops. Now some disciplined arquebusiers just came out, but yeah, the arquebusiers are like easy target for these Naginata riders. Keep in mind they have a multiplier against infantry, so 1.5. And there was like a cleanup here. And we see Brigadier trying to build up another village, but he sees that the Naginata riders come over to this side, and he had to recall his villagers. And yeah, that's the game. I mean, bad spot here for Brigadier at the end. I understand why he resigned. And if we check out the map, so yeah, it's covered with shrines. So Fragrance Army definitely showed that Japan is still strong, still viable, and I'm sure it makes still a lot of fun to play. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video.